Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ameerah, and for my first video I have to pay homage to my country by making our national staple, which is puff puff. Here's the thing, puff puff is elite. It is a class on its own. It is perfect on a cold day, a warm day. It is great as a snack. It pairs really well with other things, and it is unashamed to stand alone. Your party in Nigeria isn't complete without puff puff. Your life isn't complete without puff puff. If you're Nigerian and you somehow have a problem with puff puff, you need help, I tell you. So puff puff is basically butter that is made into small round balls and deep fried. I want everything I make per country to be representative of that country and to have origins from that country or the region the country is in. So for example, you have Nigeria or West Africa or sub-Saharan Africa, and until now I've never had any reason to make puff puff because you find it everywhere. I found a recipe from Sisi Yemi which is great for beginners. I'm going to put her channel in my description box, and I'm also going to put the quantity of ingredients in my description box. It tastes really good and it is very easy to make. You need just 5 ingredients. You need flour, sugar, salt, nutmeg, yeast, and water. So do you count water? Yeah, so like 5 to 6 ingredients. Salt and nutmeg is not really compulsory, but let's just say 6 ingredients. I think I have spoken enough. If you don't know that I like puff puff, then I don't know what you know. So yes, I'm going to show you how I made my puff puff, and I hope you enjoy it. In a medium-sized bowl with a cup of warm water, warm, not hot, add 2 teaspoons of yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar. Stir until all the ingredients get to properly know one another. Cover and set aside for 5 minutes in a warm place. In another bowl, combine 2 cups of flour with half a cup of sugar minus the 2 tablespoons you use for your yeast affair. Add in 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, half a teaspoon of salt. Combine until properly mixed. Your yeast thing should be foamy. If nothing happens, you probably have dead or inactive yeast and you should discard it. Add the dry to wet or the wet to dry, it doesn't really matter. Combine until you go from this to this. A supple, stretchy, comforting to mix uniformed batter. Make sure you have no dry patches. Ameerah, you clearly can't get everything off this spatula. Why did I mix it again? I have no idea. Cover with a clean towel. You know what? Just cover with something, clean or dirty, it doesn't matter, and let it rise for 30 minutes in a warm place. In a pot, add in a lot of oil. We are deep frying, so no oil skimping. Look, there is no healthy way to do this. You have to go big or go home. You want your oil to be not too hot because your puff puff isn't going to cook through. You also don't want it to be too unhot because it is going to soak a lot of oil. This is clearly not necessary. Don't do this. I just like the sound of water evaporating in oil. I use a 1 tablespoon measuring spoon to scoop my batter. You have to grease that so that it doesn't stick. Then I try to use my hand. This thing is a skill that I clearly don't have. That guy dropped like 1,000 in the time it took me to drop 1. This thing can get really messy if you don't know what you're doing. My flatmate didn't want to be left out, so she joined. I think she did pretty well until she decided to do this. I don't know what she was thinking. This is why you need a lot of oil. You want your puff puffs to have enough room to do what they do in hot oil. You also have to turn because somehow they don't know they're supposed to do that. You want a golden brown color like every normal person. I had to go back to my spoon because the hand thing was clearly not for me. You rinse and repeat until you exhaust all of your butter. So there you have it. It tasted really good, and for a first time I was really impressed. My flatmate liked it, my friend liked it. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next week.